introduce myself. My name is ririn andini, one of the students in the seminar research design subject. And my research is about a classroom action research uh, about the use of interactive dating simulation story game to improve students' vocabulary and senior high school in Tayan Hilir. And then I I conduct this research due to the experience of me myself. And then so I use a non-probability sampling. I implement 2 cycle on the students, and there will be revisions in the first cycle if there is something that is failed to reach or achieve. That's all from me. Like, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ririn. So now we come to the question and answer session. I would like to invite Maya to start the discussion, please.
Okay, thank you for the time. My question for Ririn is, in your research proposal and your presentation, you didn't mention why must using an interactive dating simulation story, or precisely why must using game. Why must using game Mr. Love Dream That? What's your reason? I think that's all.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you, Maya. Okay, so I am going to answer it. All right. So I, as the researcher, choose this game because of 2 things. The first one's no one used this game or interactive dating simulation story or otome game or specifically Mr. Love Dream Date. So no one using this game as the teaching media. Nor ever someone or expert use this game to teach English vocabularies. So I wondering what if the language and vocabularies from this game become the media in teaching English vocabulary or other things like listening, reading, and then and also this field is lack of previous research or related research, and this research for me myself is quite unique, which may lead to the stealing others title. So I won't steal or plagiarize others title or research. And this research for me myself is based on my experience who plays the game. This game is giving me experience in listening skill, new sets of vocabularies, speaking skill, and reading skill. And in the game, I could listen to interesting dialogue or dialogues in the phone call. So there is like a like phone call feature to for the simulation, for the dating simulation. And I read the dialogues and speak them, or sometimes just the player talking part. And from the phone call simulations, message simulations also, and the story, I also got and learned new sets of vocabulary. So I think it will improve students' set vocabulary. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Maya, do you still have questions or suggestions?
I think that's all, sir. And then it is very important for you to input in your proposal. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next, I would like to invite Elder Indah Maharani for the second discussion. Please have your time.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, sir. My question is that, in your opinion, why do you think the vocabulary from this game can improve and even affect students' English in the future?
All right. Thank you, Elda. So I will answer your questions. So why I think the vocabulary from this game could improve and even like affecting their English. So in my opinion, the vocabulary from this game could improve students' vocabulary skill or sets of vocabulary, because those vocabularies added to their vocabularies, since these are not vocabularies that are frequently used in daily life, and like the researcher think, I mean me myself think that this game could affect and improve students' English vocabulary, because the male characters in this game has professions as follow: researcher, lecturer, CAO, chef, police officer, evil agent, idol, and even hacker. And the researcher me expect those vocabularies could like improve and widen students' mind and their sets of vocabularies, and help them in the future according to the field or aspect. Maybe like it could help them when they're having business or something like that. And I think that's all from me. Thank you, Elder.
Yeah, Eldar, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Thank you, Ririn.
do you have more question or suggestion?
Yes. In your research, you said on in your participants, it's about grade 12. Is that all 12 grade or just several class?
It's just like 12th grade, just 12th grade, like uh one class, or I mean, uh I'm not a teacher, so it's still amusing, still I'm still confused on what class to choose, because I don't know what class can I take. So I just simply say 12th grade. There are several class in 12th grade, but I will just take one class. Thank you.
Get it. So I
All right,
think
thank
my
you, Elda.
suggestion is that you should make it more specific in your participant. Thank you, Ririn.
All right, thank you, Eldar.
Okay, now this my turn. Ririn, andini. Yeah, the use of interactive dating simulation story game. What is interactive dating simulation story game? What is it?
The game itself, sir.
Now, what is that? Is it an application or what?
Oh, yes, it's game applications that can be download and play. It is not gamification, it's game itself, sir. It's automate game, and it's giving dating simulations to the player who plays the game, sir.
Is it come something like a quiz or what kind of game?
It is a dating simulation game, sir. It is not a quiz. It is a game where like the player could uh, interact with the characters in the games. So it's a big game, it's a long game, and it's story based game. The player has to like process the game and level up in the game. It's not a simple and easy game. It's not like quiz, which in my opinion quiz is like simpler and has more challenges, but it's not like a deep challenges like just quiz. But this game, it is a deep game. The player have to really understand the story inside the game. It is not just a quiz, but it's a simulation game, sir.
Okay. Why you choose dating simulation?
Because I want to make my research to be unique, and I'm trying to not plagiarism others' research, and I think no one ever lay hand on using these kinds of applications or game toward their research. Like it's really unique, sir, and like I want to explore and give it more about uh, this field in the use of interactive dating simulation story or automate game simply. Like So I want to make like it's not just gamification. I want to make it wider so other teachers could use or improve their teaching media and methods, sir.
Hmm. Do you think that this game is suitable with, I mean, the material that you are going to teach?
All right. To be honest, actually, this game is not really suitable because it's dating
Yeah.
simulations. Like there are like hug keys, which is really inappropriate for students. But because I'm just using the dialogues from this game, the dialogues like the game itself has a call feature, like the player could using simulation where the player having a call with the male characters in this game. So I'm just using the dialogues, which is it is appropriate for students because there is no like 18 plus in the dialogues, and more it's given like advanced vocabularies like intake or something like that.
Yeah, I think I like what your friends already asked. Yeah, how you believe that this game could help students, yeah, improve their vocabulary mastery. I mean, in what way do you think that this game is beneficial for students, yeah, to improve their vocabulary?
I think from pulling their interest, like I mean they're never exposed to this game, so I think they will interested in this game. I mean like uh, uh, I never tried yet, but in my opinion they will be like, oh, what is this game? Oh, so they can
So
speak in
you
this
mean, but
game.
this is
Mm.
more on interest rather than, for example, this game is unique. So then, I mean, in a certain way, you believe that because of the mechanism in the game, then you believe that this game is beneficial for learning vocabulary, for example, like this. Not only because
Oh,
they are interested in this game, yeah, because if you are talking about interest or motivation, attraction, yeah, by the game, I think you, I mean, there is no connection between vocabulary and interest directly, you know. So every
oh,
game should have this quality as attraction.
yes, sir.
So,
So like in this game, it's not like other game. This
uh,
game could like the characters in the game they could speak. Facilitated by the game developer, they could give like how to speak the vocabulary, and they giving like some intonations that really affect vocabulary, the use of vocabulary. Like uh, I mean like they give like um can I use Indonesian, sir?
hmm, silakan.
Jadi karakter di dalam game ini tuh mereka mereka bisa berbicara dengan player walaupun itu adalah pembicaraan yang terstruktur, dan mereka memberikan beberapa vocabulary which is really advanced. I don't know about other, but for me it's quite advanced, and it is rare in daily activity. And the mechanism where they could speak the vocabulary, the dialogues, it really like make me learn more, like how to say it, what is the vocabulary, and what how to read it. So it's like that, sir.
Hmm, okay, good. So, I mean, like this, if you want to use this as classroom exercise, you have to have the argument, or you have to be able to show that this game, when you are playing the game, for example, the game facilitate you directly in learning vocabulary. So that's there is connection between playing this game dating simulation game and learning vocabulary. Yeah, because of the process of the game, the people, I mean the student, will learn more on vocabulary. Yes, do not only mention, for example, because by using game, people will be I mean, student will be interested in playing the game, and then and because they are interested, so they become easy to I mean to learn the vocabulary. All right. Now I want to jump into the methodology. Yeah, the methodology before I come back to the literature, because I want to talk directly about the how are you going to use this in real teaching. Yeah, in what I mean I don't see here the explanation. Where is your explanation about the teaching activities where you use was that where you use this game in your teaching? Where is it? I could not find in your proposal.
You mean teaching methodology, sir?
Yeah, it's kind of that. Yeah, teaching scenario. Yes, teaching scenario that you use this
Oh.
game for your teaching.
I'm sorry for that, sir. I didn't pay attention to that because on what I think it is included in the planning section where the researcher planning the research methodology and lesson plan with the teacher, sir.
You know, in classroom action research, we want to know how you plan, yeah, in in integrating this game into your real teaching activities. We want to know. So in
All right, sir.
proposal, if you are writing classroom action research proposal, you have to pay attention to the classroom process, because classroom action research emphasize more on the process of teaching and learning in the classroom. If you use certain or a unique what that media, in this case is game, so we want to know the exact procedure, step-by-step activities that you are going to conduct later, yeah, because that's the core of your research. All right, so please later provide, you can insert this definition, I mean explanation in your uh, planning action, observation, reflection. So you have to put the explanation in stage action. Yeah? Like here, for example, you said that in this stage, the researcher implement the activities. Now, you only say implement the activities. We want to know what the activities are. Yeah? Because that's the core again, yeah, of your research project. And from that section also, we could understand, yeah, whether this game is suitable for engaging student vocabulary learning. And so we want to know. So that's what we call action. That's why it is called action research. All right, let's talk about step by step, yeah, from the backgrounds. I hope that you have explained or mentioned here the problem faced by students or the teachers in their teaching learning process. Can you show us? Ada nggak? Can you show us the problem? The problem
You want me
that
to share
they
screen, sir?
face, yeah, yeah. in your introduction. You have it?
I mean, should I explain or share screen, sir, on my
It's
proposal,
up to
sir?
you. Yeah, it's up to you. Atau gini aja, biar saya yang share screen. Di sini. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So where? Yang mana? Where is it?
It is the last two paragraphs, sir.
Last two paragraphs. So you mean you have to achieve better knowledge? Da-da-da. You mean somewhere in here?
Yes, sir.
Mana dia?
I mean, like, there I explain it dengan secara panjang, sir. But simply because in this paragraph I tell that English is the foundation of learning. So most of the students doesn't really understand the vocabulary that they use. I mean, like, they just know
I think
English,
that's
but
too
they doesn't.
general, you know. That's too general. You have to be more specific about the problem that student face. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, we want to know the rationale. For example, if you have problem and you want to solve the problem, so that's why you have to come up with the solution. So let's say you have the problem now and you want to bring the solution. The solution is playing the game. Now, there must be the connection between problem and solution. Jangan sampai problemnya A, tapi solusinya mungkin B. Jadi so there is no direct, problem and solution connection. So if you say that students do not understand the vocabulary, or the student do not understand the meaning, for example. So I think that's the problem for everyone. If you are learning new language, you are going to face that kind of problems. So what we mean problem here, we want to hear, to know the student problem, specific problem related to vocabulary learning. Nah, seperti itu ya. Nah, nanti kita koneksikan, kita hubungkan dengan solusi yang kita tawarkan. Oke, before I continue, ini nih cara nulis gini nih. Minta tolong ya, harus jangan pakai macam apa nih. F, W, M, T, G, and bla bla bla. That's all the name of person ya. Kalau nama tuh nggak usah dikasih ini ya, initial kayak gini, langsung aja Yip. Ya, cited in Yip and Kwan, kan? Dalam kurung apa, kayak gitu. Tahun berapa? Ini banyak sekali yang kayak gini. Ini salah. Cara referensi bukan seperti itu. Alright, now back to the problem statement. How does the use of interactive diagram improve bla bla? Yes. Pertanyaannya sudah oke, tapi ininya bukan problem statements ya. It's better to say research questions. Karena ini bukan problem statement, ini ada research question. Agak beda kalau kita mau bilang problem statement itu, dia akan ada dua bagian berarti. Bagian pertama problem statement, bagian kedua tetap research question. Dalam proposal itu yang dibutuhkan adalah research question, bukan problem statement. Oke, research purpose, signifikan. Nah, terminologinya mana enggak? Ya. Yang paling penting justru terminologi. Terminologi itu adalah section di mana Anda menjelaskan secara singkat terms yang Anda pakai nanti. Ya, sebenarnya itu juga untuk mengukur apakah Anda sudah paham atau tidak paham tentang riset Anda sendiri. Makanya kita ada terminologi itu. Oke. Purpose, signifikan, sampai signifikan aja. Oke, nah saya kira feedback saya kurang lebih sama dengan riset-riset proposal yang judulnya tentang classroom action research. Kalau classroom action research silakan dibuka lagi, ditonton lagi semua feedback saya terhadap mahasiswa yang judulnya classroom action research. You will get more information. You can learn from other feedback. Nah, kalau yang namanya classroom action research itu harusnya bicaranya adalah bicara tentang teaching, because when we are doing classroom action research, meaning that we are doing research in our own research classrooms. So that's why actually the bigger topic, I mean, not the main topic, but the topic that become the umbrella of this research project is teaching vocabulary. Jadi harusnya bukan English vocabulary. Kalau English vocabulary larinya ke morfologi, nanti linguistik dan sebagainya, karena bicaranya tentang English vocabulary. English vocabulary is about language. Language, the sign of language is linguistics. Bagaimana perkembangan misalkan English vocabulary. Jadi kan ke arah sana jadinya. Nah, harusnya theoretical framework kamu tuh arahnya ke teaching. Jadi harusnya teaching English vocabulary. And you want to define what you mean by teaching vocabulary, things like that. Ya. Oke. Oke, kita tinggal 10 menit. Jadi definition of vocabulary itu jangan mulailah dari teaching English ya. Saya mau lihat dulu semuanya ini, definition of interactive, characteristic, teaching. Do you talk about teaching? Ini tiba-tiba role of teacher. Tidak ada, di sini seharusnya adalah judul kamu ini, maksudnya literature review kamu itu harusnya dibagi dua. Yang bagian pertama adalah tentang teaching vocabulary. Kamu bahas definisi dan juga berbagai seluk-beluk teaching vocabulary dan juga vocabulary-nya itu sendiri. Tapi vocabulary, pembahasan vocabulary itu diletakkan di dalam inside the section of teaching vocabulary. Nah, bagian kedua itu adalah teaching vocabulary using game atau game for teaching vocabulary. So in that section, you are talking about the role of games in general. Ya. Kenapa sih orang kok suka mengajar menggunakan game? So Anda harus berbicara tentang simulasi, ya, bukan simulasi. The values of game in language education. Nah, itu yang harus dibahas. Kemudian yang lebih khusus Anda bicara tentang interactive simulation story game. Nah, itu harus dibahas. Definition of game tidak usah. Game terlalu besar kamu definisikan. Langsung aja interactive dating simulation story game. Itu aja, enggak usah definition gitu. Nanti akhirnya cuma mendefinisikan. Itu apa mendefinisikan kan? Nah, ini adalah game yang jenis apa? Kamu mungkin ceritakan tentang beberapa kelompok atau tipe-tipe game kan gitu. Nanti interactive dating simulation story game itu masuk dalam kategori apa ya, dengan jenis-jenis game. So that's why you have to talk more about language education. So I mean about what you call it, about games in education, in language education. Alright, itu ya dua. Ini kan ada yang bilangnya kan RPG, MMORPG, nah, itu kan jenis-jenis game yang berbeda karakteristik. Yang mana yang lebih sesuai. Jadi ketika kamu itu membahas masalah game, kamu bahaslah jenis-jenis yang seperti ini. Kemudian kamu hubungkan game yang interaktif dating simulation story game itu masuk dalam kategori apa. Karena kategori games itu akan menyebabkan perubahan atau ya adanya kegiatan-kegiatan dalam melaksanakan game itu yang sangat unik, yang berbeda dengan jenis penelitian maksudnya jenis game yang lain. So I hope that you understand what I mean here is that you have to talk and write lots about interactive simulation dating game itu. Bila perlu caranya atau bukan cara belajar, bukan cara menggunakan, tapi lebih kepada cara apa? Bagaimana game itu ya kegiatannya itu seperti apa gitu akhirnya. Kita bermain game itu kan macam-macam. Nah, itu yang perlu benar-benar diklarifikasi dalam your literature review. Role of the researcher, saya bilang tidak perlu ini kalau mau di ini kan jangan di sini tempatnya itu ada di metodologi kalau mau menjelaskan apa role of the teacher, ya, the researcher, apakah sebagai apa sini? Will observe the behavior, apakah menjadi observer atau menjadi teacher in your case. Alright, metodologi. Ini sekali lagi jangan pakai gini nulisnya ya. Masakan MED, MS, PhD, profesor. Ini nggak ada dalam referensi model kayak gitu. Langsung aja kalau dinamain Sukardi gitu aja. Sukardi 2012 selesai. According to Sukardi, gitu kan, tahun 2012, classroom extension is bla bla bla. Jadi kemudian saya pun nggak ngerti kenapa kamu menggunakan Sukardi. Gitu kan. Bagusnya ya langsung add Taggart, Chemis, and Taggart. If you have this, ya langsung aja baca. Dan sekarang itu sudah pasti ada buku itu di dunia maya ya, tinggal kamu cari saja. Karena Chemis and Taggart tentang classroom extension itu sangat populer dan banyak sekali dipakai orang ya. Alright, research model. Maksudnya apa research model? Langsung aja nih dibuang, research model B-nya nih dibuang, buang judulnya doang ya. Ininya diperlukan. Nah, ini masuk dalam kategori research design. Jadi nggak usah pakai research model. Setting and participant, ya. Oke, saya kira oke. Tools of data collection. Tool of data collection. Pakai apa? Interview ya. Kalau namanya classroom extension itu harus menggunakan bukan juga harus, maksud saya majority of classroom extension research require calculation ya. Karena tadi itu dalam pertanyaannya juga bagaimana improve kan, how this game improve student vocabulary mastery. Nah, dengan kata improve itu kan kita juga ingin mengukur bagaimana how much it's improve. Makanya teknik of data collection-nya itu harus ada measurement, bukan interview. Ya. Interview boleh tambahan, tapi data utamanya adalah descriptive data. Descriptive data itu berasal dari measurement itu tadi, you measure ya. The students vocabulary mastery. So you want to know the improvement, you have to measure. Makanya harus ada measurement. Oke, teknik of data collection, tekniknya analisis maksud saya. Ini harus sesuai. Kamu mengumpulkan data apa saja, kan belum jelas di sini juga. Ya harusnya ada improvement. Improvement itu harusnya ada tes. Kemudian interview boleh ya, atau checklist juga boleh. Ya, tapi itu adalah secondary data. Your major data is improvement. Untuk mengukur di cycle 1, cycle 2 perbedaan antar cycle. Nah, walaupun itu tidak bisa dikatakan sebagai quantitative research karena angka-angka yang kamu gunakan itu hanyalah pengukuran sederhana. Ya. So it's like that. Technique of data collection, ya, technique of data analysis. Research, ini tidak perlu. Research implementation itu di sini saja kamu menjelaskannya di sini nih di halaman berapa 6 tuh. So you are please explain here ya. This is the implementation of research. Harus ada planningnya, actionnya, observingnya, dan reflectingnya harus ada. Ya, jangan di sini masakan cycle 1 gini planningnya, enggak perlu. Karena action research itu kan perubahannya itu maksud saya cycle 2 itu karena hasil reflection cycle 1. Bagaimana mungkin kamu belum meneliti, belum ada cycle 1, kamu sudah ada cycle 2. Itu tidak bisa ya. Dan tidak perlulah ada section research implementation, tidak perlu karena di metodologi di sini tadi sudah saya sampaikan mana ada riset model itu sebenarnya bagusnya itu kita menggunakan terminologi yang inilah umum, bukan riset model ya, tapi riset design. Kita mendesain sebuah kegiatan riset. So it's called riset design. Oke, lagi nih. Tadi ini saya bilang enggak usah ya. Kecuali kalau ini melaporkan gitu. Ini kan proposal. Oke, research conclusion ya. Ini pun sebenarnya tidak terlalu penting ya. Conclusion itu nanti kalau sudah ada penelitian, kegiatan penelitian seperti apa baru mungkin ada conclusionnya. Kemudian lanjut adalah referensi, ini harus ada judul sebenarnya. Oke, sekali lagi dalam riset proposal tidak perlu ada riset conclusion ya, seperti ini. Karena sebenarnya belum bisa kita conclude ya, karena kan belum ada penelitian dan sebagainya. Oke, ini harusnya ada judul yaitu referensi ya, references. Nah kalau saya lihat ini referensinya masih salah ya, masih campur aduk seperti ini. Jadi kamu harus memperbaiki sesuai dengan yang sudah-sudahlah saya sampaikan yaitu menggunakan APA 6th edition. Ada yang sudah bilang 7th edition. Tapi menurut saya 6 sajalah sudah cukup. Nah ini tidak boleh ada yang capital, ada yang biasa seperti ini ya. Kalau yang 6th edition dia sudah pakai DOI, DOI a number. Jadi setiap artikel atau chapter book itu sudah ada DOI number-nya. Ya. Itu harus dimasukkan. Oke, nah yang ini yang sebenarnya saya mau nanya ini. Ini apa maksudnya ini? Ririn. Halo? Ririn? Do you hear me? Ririn?
Pardon, sir. Your voice is quite lagging. I think it's my internet connection.
Ini saya mau nanya nih, apa maksudnya ini? What is this? First, second, third, fourth. What is it? Ini karena tidak ada judulnya, harusnya kan ada sini sectionnya, entah apakah apa dikasih tahu dong. Ini juga tidak ada kamu sebut-sebut di proposal kamu bagian atas ini. Itu appendix ke bukan, kan tidak ada keterangan nih. So how can we understand what you mean by here? Nah ini apa nih? Lucien Maze. What is that? Ini dialognya gitu kah? Bisa dengar nggak sih? Nah ini, sorry. Ini sebenarnya saya tidak tahu ya apanya ini kan, apakah dia apa ya, dialog yang dibilang tadi, dialognya kah atau apa di sini kita nggak ngerti, dan bagaimana ini berfungsi dalam proses pembelajaran, ini berfungsi sebagai apa yang seperti ini. Ya. Oke, saya kira itu Ririn ya. Sudah banyak yang perlu kamu perbaiki melalui apa pertemuan hari ini ya. Saya kira itu saja. Do you have any question before I close your session?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Since this is just a proposal, I mean like the proposal I see, for example, it has conclusion, but should I really delete the conclusion, sir?
Ya, lebih baik di delete aja kecuali ya, and there's no point ya to sebenarnya proposal yang panduannya kan juga tidak ada conclusion ya. Ya itu sih bukan kesalahan fatal ya. Sebenarnya bisa aja, bisa yes juga. Tetapi sebenarnya kalau proposal itu tidak memerlukan conclusion seperti itu. Karena kan kita masih mengajukan, kan sepertinya begini. Kalau proposal itu kan saya ingin melakukan ini, gitu aja kan, ya kan tidak diperlukan sebuah conclusion. Oke, nah I hope that you can revise your proposal as what I have done here. I mean, what I have recorded here, our session here. So I think you can go back to our discussion, to our session today. All right, I stop share. Saya ingin konfirmasi sekali lagi ya. Let me check. Untuk kelas kita, ya saya ingin check and recheck ya. Alright. I want to ini adalah giliran yang sudah, berarti sudah hampir selesai kita ya. Yang belum adalah Angeli Gracela. Nah, saya mau konfirmasi apakah ini sudah semuanya ya. Sampai dengan hari ini Damasus, Intan, Maya, Eldar, Andra, Rizky, Adela, Hestiana, dan Ririn sudah melaksanakan presentasi. Yang ini nanti belum saya sempurnakan ya, karena belum saya kan ada orang-orang yang belum sudah ini semuanya. Kalau yang warna ini adalah yang menjadi note taker, kalau yang ini adalah yang discussion. Kalau ada dua berarti udah 2 kali jadi giliran. Oke, nah seingat saya juga sudah mengupload semua rekaman ya. I hope that everyone already have the recording. Nah, saya pernah menguploadnya di channel saya yang bukan channel, di akun saya yang berbeda karena waktu itu ada masalah di channel ini. Di channel yang biasa saya upload semua kegiatan perkuliahan saya. Nah, tolong dicek sekali lagi kalau kalian ada yang belum terupload, please let me know because this recording that I uploaded become your reference ya to revise your proposal. Nah, kalau seandainya kita sudah menyelesaikan, saya harap ya minggu ini selesai. Kalau tidak ada kendala, kita akan menyelesaikan tadi yang terakhir itu Angela ya. Angeli Gracela. Itu nanti kalau nggak ada halangan kita hari Kamis itu. Nah kalau itu sudah selesai berarti saya akan menagih progres ya. Progres Anda di dalam merevisi proposal Anda. Setiap minggu, setiap meeting kita akan hadir sebentar. I want to check your progress of your revision. Oke, saya kira itu saja pertemuan kita kali ini. Ya. So I see you again on Thursday. We are going to have the last presenters, presentation by Angeli. Ya. Semoga catatan saya tidak salah. Ya. Itulah pokoknya yang ada di catatan saya. Okay, I think that's all for today.
Uh,
Yeah.